Yeah, for this week's video, I'm talking about mascots, because if you're like me, you probably love sports. And if you love sports, you probably once dreamed to play a sport professionally. And if you're like me, that dream was once crushed. Whether your knee bent in 6 different ways or coach never put you in, one day you were told that you were done playing the children's game. Well, that day is no longer true because you could become a mascot. Yeah, buddy. Look, there's something about roaring fans cheering you on at every step of the way. They're rooting for you too, dude, because think about it. Everybody who tells you can't say us and we when talking about your sports team, you're not even doing anything. They're no longer right. Show those people. Show them what you're all about. Become a mascot. I will explain to you why and how over the course of this video. Watch the whole thing. Yes. Now, the fact of the matter is, you can't just walk into the office of the Tennessee Titans and say, I want to be T-Rack the Raccoon, and have the keys handed to you. You got to earn it. You got to build a resume. But I've got news for you. There are teams and mascots everywhere. So, for this next segment, I'm going to show you that there's probably a team or a mascot that you can compete for in your area. Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. That one's easy. You could become a cranberry berry, which... you know, it's about a 3-hour commute, but like, look at this guy. Who's next? If you're in Coral Gables, you could go for any Miami school, or better yet, this is my favorite, the Cypress Bay Lightning Bolts. Look at this guy. Is this not, like, put that on LinkedIn. And if you're in Mendocino, California, I've got news for you. Chester is a quick 5-hour drive away. I couldn't find anything in Mendocino. It's just a bunch of farms. But if you make the move, you could become the volcano. Come on. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you could just walk into an NFL franchise's doors and take their mascot helm. Hell, there's 4 teams in the NFL that don't have mascots. So if you're not trying to sit through 81 baseball games or 41 NBA games, maybe football mascoting's the way for you, man. So let's run through the 4 teams that don't have mascots, shall we? Number 1, the New York Giants. Now, I'm a Giants fan, so what do I think our mascot should be? How about a giant middle finger? Because that's what the fans see every Sunday anyway. That or a medium Pepsi. I'm going to move on. Now, the Chargers don't have a mascot per se, but they kind of have a golden ticket in their back pocket with, please, hold. Boltman! 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 If you're going to become the Chargers mascot, bring back Boltman. So help me God. Look at this guy all beefed up and lightning and all that shit. Come on. This one's a little more abstract. When you hear Green Bay Packers, you might think of Cheese Man, but I've got a better one for you. How about Packers? Yeah, like FedEx guys or like UPS dudes. You know what I mean? Instead of pom-poms, you can have like a box cutter and some tape. Solve some issues while you're on the sideline. I don't know. Maybe to get some last-minute Christmas packing done. It's an idea. It's an idea. The last team without a mascot is the Jets. Can't say that joke. How about Aaron Rodgers? Yeah, what if you just became Aaron Rodgers the mascot? I mean, he's taken everything else from that team. Who knows? My hair keeps changing. I don't like this haircut. I keep trying to fix it. It's not fixing. Anyway, maybe you're not trying to work so many games. Maybe you just want to work once every 4 years. Well, I've got news for you. Olympic mascots are very much a thing, and I will talk about them now. There's Magique, who, you know, I don't think they had much of a plan with Magique. I think they just kind of drew something out and then sent it to the printers. There's Neve and Gliz, which, again, these guys. Suki, Noki, Leki, and Suki. Names or whatever. Looks are kind of crazy, though. The hare, the polar bear, and the leopard. I'm kind of attracted to the leopard. I'm moving on. Sid, Ollie, and Millie. I didn't know that that's what a kookaburra was until today. Cool. Didn't need to see Ollie's tits, though. And then there's Vucko. Because why not Vucko? Go vuck yourself. Probably thinking, well, okay, it's easy to rip on other countries when we don't understand their mascot culture, but I'm sure the US got it right. Let me show you Sam the Eagle. So we're not exactly batting 1,000 when it comes to mascots ourselves. There's more to mascotting than meets the eye, though. The Denver Nuggets mascot, Rocky, makes about the NBA vet minimum. Which is crazy for a guy who's just throwing popcorn on people. But mascots do that. Mascots bring fun. In a world with so much hate and division, mascots bring us joy, and you can't put a price on that, man. And you know, when the world gets tough, sometimes you just gotta look to Cloudman! 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 Yeah, that's right, Cloudman. Look at this stud. Didn't know we needed him, but man, if global warming gets too serious, I know who to call. All right, now before I conclude, I just want us to sit together, break bread, and talk about some of the funnier mascots I found while researching this video, because I need to show them. I need to. Here we go. You have Prawny the Prawn. You have Ace, and Ace, and Ace, and Ace, and Ace Purple, and Ace, and Ace the fastest squirrel, and Angus. You see what I mean? A little curveball there for you. There's a lot of mascots named Ace. Can't ignore Alfredo the Angry Acorn, because he'll kill you. Cocky. Sam the Minuteman. You know, if I had a red cowboy hat, me and this guy wouldn't be so different. Punter. The Swinging Friar, which, you know, is for all you Jesus freaks out there. Juice the Moose is loose. And then there's Blaze. And I'm not going to go in full about the WNBA's history of hilarious mascots, but, you know, proof is in the pudding. I couldn't not talk about Keggy the Keg. Miles the Monster, who has far and away the hardest picture I saw on this website. He's saving us from the sun. Orion, who I want to hug, honestly. He makes me smile inside. Naughty, who, you know, doesn't do that. There's Oily the Oiler, who's, you know, pro-climate change. And then there's Ophelia the Purple Cow, who, you know, is not pro-climate change. She is pro-reading books. And you know what? Don't even look up the food category on that website. It'll ruin your life. Seriously. So yeah, all that in summary was my case for why you should become a mascot. Or don't. It's okay. When I was in high school, my mascot went to a back-to-school night, and she, because girls can be mascots too, guys, passed out and went home in an ambulance for heat exhaustion. So that was weird. And I was at the aquarium one time, and Los Angeles Sparks mascot Sparky kissed me. God, I hope there was a girl under that suit, or else I have some thinking to do. I'm going to assume that you're a New Orleans Saints fan, and you're just about ready for this season to end. Comment if I was right, and comment any funny mascot that I missed. There's like infinite mascots, and that's what I was trying to get to in the beginning. So just comment any funny mascot thing you can think of. Maybe the Jaguars mascot eating a cheerleader, or the Raptors mascot eating a cheerleader. My camera's going to die. I've got one question for you. Do mascots count as furries?